So finally, I want to go over just a couple quick ways that we can stretch this out beyond just 8 bars. I think 8 bars is fine for most cases most of the time, but sometimes in a film score, you might need an extra bar before the scene ends, or you just want it to feel a little looser and not quite so tight. So the first thing you could do is just repeat material you already have in your theme. That might not work as well in the sentence because it's already inherently repetitive at the beginning. But what about in our period form? What if we thought about for example of that? We could have that in another voice. So let's add a bar here. So we could have kind of an echo thing. That'll be fine. So it's kind of like a call and response thing there. So here, now we've all of a sudden made this a 9-bar theme. Or you could replace your cadence with a deceptive cadence. So let's add 2 bars here. So we're expecting this we can give people what they expect in the melody, but trick them, deceive them, and give them an F minor instead. And then just start over again with that same idea. Come on. Oops. So we had now we all of a sudden have an 11-bar theme. You could extend too. You could take an idea that's kind of moving in a certain direction and keep moving it in that direction. So for example, this little lick that starts climbing, what if that lick kept going? So what would the harmony maybe do there? Be fine. So we've added a bar in here where we've made this what was taking 2 bars in this extension of the basic idea to get back to our cadence. It's now taking 3 bars. So again, we've suddenly made this into a 12-bar theme. And then if we had some sort of introduction, let's say we just had very simple, that was our support behind this idea here. Those guys will all be short. We could add a bar at the beginning here to kind of warm us up and settle us into that. At first glance, you might not think that that's part of the theme, that that's something else, but when we consider this as its whole section, especially in context of like adding other sections and stuff, that's totally a part of the theme. That's an introduction. And then, is there anything else we could do? We could take time to pause. We could kind of rest on this E flat chord here, and it would probably be perfectly fine. So let's add a bar. So let's just keep these chords chunking along. We can even sus thing. I'm not doing a bass line, by the way. What do I want to do? with the parallels for simplicity's sake. So here I'm having us just kind of hang out and rest on that cadence here. We could even extend that ending some more if we wanted to. So my whole point here was to show you that you don't have to feel trapped in 8 bars, or like 8 bars is too restrictive or too boring. I really, really, really want you to do 8 bars first. Get your main theme out first, and then find ways, if you need to loosen it up and extend it and stuff. Don't miss the fundamental structure of the form underneath by getting too loose right away. I'm just showing you the possibilities here. You really should focus on the 8-bar version first, and then you can stretch it and extend it and let it be more creative if you want. But again, 8 bars is also totally legit. So in the next lesson, we're going to talk about using harmony in these places where we want forward motion and energy, and we'll look at harmonic sequences and the idea of harmonic rhythm and secondary dominance as well. So I'll see you there.